what's up, America? I want to talk about a time that I worked for the census back in the day and the government waste involved there. So back in the year 2010, I worked for the census as a guy that went door to door to find out how many people lived at those houses, and then I would record that. The amount of people, the gender, and the race of the people that lived there. So we had a couple of weeks of training, and then we were shown how to do it, and then we were on our own into the field. And you would have these little computers, and you would have to mark certain things on them, and it would match up with the houses and the people that lived there, and you'd modify it if necessary. And then sometimes you would go behind other people and check their work, and you'd put what you found in, and if it matched up, then it would work out. But when I was doing my work, I was averaging about 30 houses an hour. Now, I was in the suburbs, I knew the area, I had lived around the area I was working in, so it was very easy to get the job done. But apparently me working efficiently raised some red flags for management. So we all met at McDonald's once every 2 weeks or so until the job was done, and I was told that I was working too fast. That what I was doing was good, but it was too fast, you see. They were averaging 8 to 10 houses an hour, and I was doing between 30 and 32 an hour, and that was eating up the work too fast. The census person that was in charge of me basically told me to slow my work down so that other people could be working. So the people that were doing 10 houses an hour, we need to stretch this job out so that the money will last longer and it'll take longer. So basically we'll all get paid dollar bill, y'all. And so, of course, I slowed it down a little bit, not too much though, but I slowed it down. And within a month or two, the work, kind of went away. So then I had to do a couple of bad neighborhoods in the city I live in, and then the census thing was over with. But apparently good enough for government work is a real thing. And my management at the Census Bureau basically told me to slow my work down because I was going too fast and we didn't want the work to end that quickly. So that's just one experience working at the government. And so I'm assuming if every single department acted like this, it would be a total shit show, which I know it's a total shit show because for God's sakes, they have a term, good enough for government work. That insinuates it's good enough for the dumbest fuck to do something as slow as possible. And with a great deal of errors that probably need to be corrected by somebody else that's more intelligent. So I'm hoping that our government will get a little bit better about what they're doing. I'm seeing some improvements with the guy in charge right now, but I'm wondering how long our government's been like this. I'm assuming since sometime in the 60s, right?